Welcome back to Screen. Well, the zombie subgenre of horror films has been a staple of cinema since George Romero's 1968 cult classic Night of the Living Dead, and this week sees a new entry in the ever-growing list of undead apocalyptic movies.
Yes, The Night Eats the World is yet another variation on the zombie movie, this time with the French getting in on the flesh-eating craze. It's the debut feature from co-writer Dominique Rocher, based upon the apparently very popular novel of the same title by Pip Argaman. And the book is apparently a diary by a writer narrating his experience. So the main question when Rocher was collaborating on the script was, how could the same story be told without the inner voice of the character, just with pictures and sound? And Rocher manages effectively, creating a kind of Robinson Crusoe story of a man trapped in the heart of Paris in a beautiful apartment building while the streets below swarm with lurching zombies. Norwegian actor Anders Danielsen Lear plays a moody and rather reclusive percussionist named Sam. We're not really told much about him, who drops into a rather animated party to see his ex-girlfriend in order to pick up a box of old cassette tapes. Given the brush off, he slinks to an office room at the back of the large apartment, where he falls asleep. When he wakes up, the apartment is deserted. Wreckage everywhere, the walls covered in gore.
Funny?
Outside, stragglers roam the streets in silence, searching for more blood. After scavenging a rifle from the neighbours below who have committed suicide, Sam blocks the entrance to the building, taking the keys to all floors from the doorman. He methodically searches the building, apartment by apartment, for anything that will help him survive. And as the days and months pass, the situation gradually disintegrates, compelling Sam to invent activities to soothe his loneliness: jogging, writing, music, paintballing from the window, finding ingenious solutions to the growing scarcity of everyday life, and to confront a permanent anxiety that gradually takes its toll on his mental state. Will he be able to live alone forever? And is he really alone? For a short time, he shares the flat with a young woman who arrives at his door, out of nowhere, but we learn as little about her as we do about Sam. For a character study, this movie doesn't reveal very much. Rocher's movie is really a meditation on existential loneliness with little in the way of exposition. You do wonder just why these hordes of slathering zombies can't just knock down his door or climb to the second floor balcony. And it all becomes just a little bit wearisome, notwithstanding some rather skillful cinematic execution.
Yes, I do think that Rocher's direction is really quite impressive.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
But it's a very minimalist drama. And, you know, there is not a lot of zombie confrontations, really.
No, I don't think he had the budget for it, from what I read. I think a lot of friends got out in the street with some blood on their face.
Yeah, but there is a significant one, which is with Alfred, the zombie that's trapped in the lift, played by Danny Lavant.
Yes, in a kind of cage lift as well.
Yes,
yeah.
And it's sort of like it's quite a touching relationship between the two of them, because, I mean, he's pretty desperate. I mean, they wouldn't have had to learn a lot of lines. You know, all Danny Lavant has to do is growl.
Well, he's apparently a very well-known circus performer as well, so he's very good at that convoluted stuff at the lift door. They're interesting scenes.
I think for a first film, it is minimalist. It is one location, you know, pretty much, with just two actors, really.
Yes. Maybe
a bit of a third, a party at the beginning. So, I mean, you're really cutting down your budget. And so that's why, you know, first-time filmmakers often make horror movies because they can be made quite cheaply if you're clever.
And he's clever. He moves his camera really well around those various apartments, and the street scenes are well done as well. And the performance is terrific. It's a difficult thing to do, I think, for an hour and a half to keep that up.
But I also thought it was funny. I found myself laughing out loud at
the different ways he tries to entertain himself. He's obviously got some musical background. He's a percussionist playing things wherever he can.
I thought he was pretty impressive on those drums, I must say.
He was too. No, it's cleverly made, and this guy's a talent. There's no doubt, Rocher. He's going to go places.
I'm going to give it 4 stars.
I'll give it 4 as well. It surprised me.
Yeah.
Come here, kitty. You hungry?